So it looks like here. So you're looking at the thing.
Well, it's a different angle for TikTok.
What?
Oh, we're live on YouTube. Hey guys, it's so much more vibrant on TikTok. I don't know why, but hey guys, happy Hanukkah, Hag Hanukkah Samech. We are just lighting the first day of the menorah. Do you think those Rice Krispies are vegan?
It's rice.
Krispies. Do you think they use cream?
I don't know. I mean, it's rice. It should be.
I feel like, I don't know. How's everyone Hanukkah? Day one of Hanukkah. We just opened presents. So we looked up like the traditions of like Hanukkah because like every family I've been with on Hanukkah, they just give like random gifts, but you're actually supposed to give like certain like holiday gifts. Like there's certain specific items for each holiday. We're going live early. Sorry guys. Like we have to work out after this. It's a whole deal. So yeah, but like usually people just give gifts and he's dressed for the occasion.
No.
Don't catch your hair on fire. Oh, okay, you're far away from it. I thought maybe you catch your hair on fire. But yeah, day one, you're actually supposed to give traditional gifts. And day two is books. So we got the day two gifts, but we did our day one. I got this necklace that says love in Hebrew. It says what?
Ahava.
Ahava. And I love it so much. This is a new one. I have like all of them. Happy Hanukkah, babe. Enjoy the horseradish. Are we supposed to have horseradish? Or you don't know really the traditions?
Horseradish? No.
Do you want some gelt? I want some Rice Krispies. I just don't know if they're vegan. I feel like everyone's going to come for me. Gelt is definitely not vegan. I know this. Milk chocolate.
But are you sure?
I'm sure, babe. I got canceled for having milk chocolate. Ooh, it's so shiny.
It's real gold.
It looks so cool on camera. You're going to have some. You can have some for both of us. Is Doritos vegan? I kind of want Doritos. I'm gonna like.
It's a famous Hanukkah.
I came from Ireland to NYC to see. Oh, I remember. Hey, Trisha and Moses, happy Hanukkah. Thank you, Matthew, Toda. Do you want to say a Hanukkah prayer, babe? Like, how do we bless this whole thing? Or no, we don't.
We did it with the candles. When you light the candle.
Oh, should we relight them with everybody, or do you just want to say the prayer?
You can show them.
Okay. Be careful. Ooh, I'm scared of fire.
It should be front and center.
Ooh, it does look super cool. It's like those TikTok lives where those like Jewish boys are always just sitting in front of a bunch of menorahs. And we're like, oh, okay, just casually chilling. Oh, I'm scared. Okay, don't want to knock it over. That's cool. Did you eat the gelt? Is it good? Can we say the prayer?
Mm-hmm. Is it good?
Yeah. Take your time, my love. I'm Shelly. I want one. Okay. I just want to eat it, but okay, there's the box. It's got a dreidel. It's got gelt. What else do we have here? A snowflake, random. Happy Hanukkah. That's what these are. I don't know. They don't have ingredients on this. How am I supposed to know if they're vegan or not? It's hard. I think I need to be plant-based. Take it. Oh, yeah. Oh, wait. Hold on. Okay, I'm ready. Hold on.
We're going to read it together. How is it?
Good.
Should be. It looks
different. It's kind of good, actually.
I just want to show them. This blue is like blue.
Mm-hmm. It looks so pretty. Okay, I'm ready. I feel like you're not a Rice Krispie fan.
I am. I like the ones you make, like fresh.
I don't think you like mine.
I do. I just eat. Like we usually have them as dessert.
I shouldn't be eating these because of the wedding.
Messy.
Oh, first of all, babe.
What?
How does that fit, honey?
I can't see.
Because you're getting older or what?
No, because the top was open. I couldn't see what was stuck up there.
Okay. All right. I'm ready. Am I reading it with you? Thank you. Oh, Toda. Where's your hat?
I got my...
Can you wear anything to cover your head? Like, can that count as a yarmulke? Okay.
People, like, if they forget, they put a napkin on their head.
Oh, so it's just a cover,
Like,
like a wig. Okay. Baruch atah Adonai echayena melech haolam asher kishanu b'motzotav v'tzivayanu l'chadek neshel Hanukkah.
and what it means,
English.
because that's my language. Blessed are you, our God, ruler of the universe, who makes us holy through your commandments and command us to light the lights of Hanukkah.
Okay, can you say it now? Can you read it?
ברוך אתה אדוני, אלוהינו מלך העולם, אשר קידשנו במצוותיו וציוונו להדליק נר של חנוכה. Amen.
Oh, Pete, that's so hot.
Yeah.
This is my ovulation day today.
Talking to God right now. Well, I guess
Exactly.
we can ask him for
Definitely.
a Hanukkah miracle.
Oh, I hope so. Could you imagine?
I can.
Should we name the baby Hanukkah then if we conceive it on Hanukkah?
The babies have names.
Oh yeah, they do have names
We're
already.
not changing the name.
My forehead looks huge with this yarmulke. We're gonna put it down a little bit. I have such a big forehead. Anyways, hi guys. Sorry. Hare Krishna. Happy Hanukkah, everybody. We still have yet to watch Life of Pi. Someone recommended in my last live that like this is a person who studies Islam, Christianity, and Hinduism, and I thought that's like so cool. I really want to watch it. We literally don't have time. Like after this, we go work out, and then it's like freaking so late, and then all we can watch is Glee, which is kind of trash.
Well, because we finished Smash.
I loved Smash so much. Hi Madison, happy Hanukkah. Hare Krishna, happy Hanukkah. Yay. We can all coexist. Literally
the sticker.
The sticker. Yeah, that's why I got it from. Am I blue? Are my teeth blue? Okay.
There's some bluish.
Can I Glee is great. Glee is like not that great.
We watch it, so it's not bad, but
actually I do like it. It's just so kind of ridiculous, but it has a good storyline. I really want to make the Star David, not tonight, but that Star David pasta. I really want to make it with vegan butter with some earth balance and our vegan mozzarella cheese we got. That'd probably be really good. It's so cute. Is it vegan? You can make it with egg.
Let's see.
No. No egg. So we can make that. Happy Hanukkah. So how are you guys doing? How are you guys celebrating? I like the prayer. That was really good.
Thank you. I've been practicing for years.
You look like you're about to teach your son's baseball game.
I will.
You know what it reminds me of is that nothing.
If you censor yourself, that's really
well, because it like doesn't make sense and it's so niche. It's like that falsetto show I showed you with Christian Borle, and they're like watching their son playing baseball, and they're like watching Jewish boys baseball who can't play baseball. Do you remember I showed you that? It's from the same musical as 4 Jews in a Room Bitching. 4 Jews in a Room. Dun, dun. It's from that same one, and there's a scene where they're watching baseball, and that's what it reminds me of.
Means
Funny. Wow!
That song gets stuck in your head.
It's from a play called Falsettos. I'm very pale. I need to do it.
Madison was asking what we've been up to today.
Well, they haven't seen you, and you know we like to. If I'm with Moses all the time, like oh my god, we want Trisha solo videos, and then when I'm by myself, it's like oh they broke up. Moses and her are always together, so it's like really we want to be together all the time, but I separate because I'm like okay, let me just give the people what they want, and then they're like oh my god, where's Moses? He's not around, but Moses is here because it is Hanukkah. Usually he's busy doing something. He's either in the garden or he's working on his channel or something.
I know somebody was commenting on my channel like. I'm so happy to see you get some time for yourself. I'm like,
like he can do. It's like we choose to be together.
It's not a sweatshop here. It's not like
I allow you your time off. It's just so crazy. It's
funny.
You look stressed. What's going on? No, I'm just pale because like my body's tan, and I haven't done my makeup. I'm just very, very pale. It's also like I'm really tired. Like I feel like I'm pregnant already. I feel like I've been moody. I've been emotional. I'm so tired all the time. But like it literally wouldn't be possible. I'd be like one day pregnant right now if I was pregnant. But I'm so like tired. I'm so tired, and I don't know why.
It's also like we have such a different like in the morning. We wake up. It's like a cloud outside, and then the sun goes down at like 4:30. Like the days are so short.
Yeah.
So it's just very different, the winter short days.
I know, because like when we was like summer, we'd be like swimming at 6 o'clock and we'd be like working out.
Yeah, we will go work out at like 7, 8 p.m.
Which is what we do now, but like not intentionally. It's more just because like we run out of time of day. Because like Sundays are like family days, so we usually spend time with my mom and sister. I just got home from Hanukkah dinner. What did you have? We should have had Hanukkah dinner. But they said the 8th day is the traditional foods because we have latkes. We could have fried some up, but I feel like that's the 8th day. Or did you have them every day in Israel?
They kind of have, I mean, definitely the jelly donuts every day because it's just donuts.
Which we couldn't get because the Karma Bakery that is vegan. Oh, 11:11. I love that. Shalom on earth. Adonai bless you and keep you one and all. What's Adonai?
That's nice. God.
Love that.
It's like Lord, my Lord.
Is it like blasphemous if I use it to you? Like Adonai Shali.
Yeah.
Okay. But you know, like in medieval times, they like
people don't use it.
my Lord.
Right, but you can probably say a different word for that. But that's the word specifically is.
What was it?
Lord.
You told me it was like gobble gobble.
Gavel.
Gobble gobble. Gobble gobble. Gobble gobble.
It's not like gobble gobble.
What is it? Gobble gobble.
Gavel.
Gavel gavel.
Feel it.
With an R? Gavel gavel.
V-E-R in the end.
Gavel gavel. Favorite part of Hanukkah? I like to be
the gift.
The gifts. I love the gifts, yeah. And the fact that I love, this is my first Hanukkah with like a Hebrew speaker. Because usually I sit through that prayer and it's like American guys just like trying to like stump, like literally how I did, like Adonai Vishaha. Like they just like don't know it. And I love the fluidity of a Hebrew speaker speaking it. So actually we had Hanukkah last year, but I don't remember saying the prayer. I don't think. You got me gifts last year.
Because we didn't.
I got him this and
we didn't light the candle last year.
Did we not?
You did. I mean, I think you did, but in like it was a photo, not a video.
Okay, this one's about right. just light it for the photo. What are you having for dinner tonight? We've been trying to skip dinner. I know it's like bad, but we eat so much. Well, I eat so much for lunch, just for myself. Like I eat so much for lunch, and then I'm kind of like full. Like I'm full now, but it is kind of sometimes like in the wintertime, you're just like, oh, it would be so nice to eat something. But there is a wedding coming up, so.
Yeah, we're trying to stay exactly because all of our clothes are fitted
so
perfectly.
Yeah.
Like my suit, everything is fitted so perfectly. And I didn't know like the tuxedo pants have no belt. So it's like
it has to fit perfectly.
Yeah. So like I have to stay exactly the same.
And you don't have any more fittings. I still have a couple fittings. You don't have any more fittings, so I don't know. Dreidel, dreidel, dreidel. I made it out of clay. See, I said that earlier too. You didn't know that song. Dreidel, dreidel, dreidel. I made it out.
I mean, it's very different to be Jewish American than to be Israeli. Like that's two different things.
Someone said the color changing lights in the background are mesmerizing.
We try.
I couldn't dye it, but for my wedding I would. I know, like that's kind of why I get a little upset with myself. Like I really feel like I would have been that person to lose like 30 pounds before their wedding, and I just feel like I failed. But I'm trying. I work out. Like I make myself work out, even if I like mess up on food. I'm like, let me just go work out because I don't know, it probably does nothing, but it makes me feel better.
Yeah, I mean that's the point of working out, just to feel good.
Can't wait to see what your mom wears wedding. Yeah, she has a really pretty outfit. Have you seen your mom's dress yet? We know kind of what it looks like.
No, I think all of us are like surprising each other.
Which is kind of cool. Like everyone's gonna be like, oh, it's just gonna be cool to see everyone dressed up. Like, I don't know, it's just gonna be like so fun and like integrating.
Because they have no idea what to expect.
I don't think we know what to expect.
They get.
I don't know what to expect. I don't know what to expect.
But they got the invitations, and they're like so shocked from the invitations. They're just like, "Oh my god! Like we don't even know what to expect now from the wedding itself."
Yeah, no, it's gonna be crazy. Someone called you Moose. Is that a nickname for you? Hey, Moose.
Moose. No, in Arabic it's Musa.
Yeah. Did Moses pay for half the wedding? Yeah, he actually did pay. Like, I don't know. First of all, I don't know why it's anyone's business, but actually, yeah. And so I don't know. And honestly, he didn't even want a big wedding, so I was like prepared to like do it all myself. But I don't know. People are so crazy. Even in my house, but it doesn't make sense. We watched the Ace Family video last night, and it made me feel just so much better that like everyone gets the same thing, because like they were saying the same thing. They were like saying like, oh, they're broke, but then it was like, oh, like they have all this money, and that's like what people say. People literally are saying now, Moses just stays with Trisha for the money. He's making money and fame, but at the same time, it's like, oh no, they're broke, and then it's like, oh no, he didn't pay for half the house, but also Trisha has no money. So it's like, did I have $1 million to put down by myself, or did we split it together? Like, which is it? And it's just like, it's more frustrating, but honestly, it doesn't matter, and I go crazy doing it. But you guys know I've never been able to get a house on my own. So obviously it was a duo thing, but like also it doesn't matter. I don't really care. I would do everything too. And all my previous relationships always paid for everything. Cause like if I want to do something extravagant, I'll pay for it. But I have an amazing partner here. So anyways, people are so freaking nosy. After watching the Ace Family, like honestly,
I feel bad for them. I feel so bad for them.
yeah, it is so easy to like hate on a family, right? You just see this thing where it's like so easy to hate, and like it is such a stupid thing. I've never hated on them for their house. Like I felt like if you're like excited for someone's house for closing, then that's like just bad. You're just like a bad energy person.
And I mean, they have kids. It's a family. It's not even just
right.
I mean, it doesn't matter. Like they're entertainers. You don't enjoy their entertainment. Why are you hating on them? Like there's so many musicians that don't like their music. I just don't listen to it. But I don't hate on them, or
I guess they see like a family, right? So if like there was rumors about Austin cheating or whatever, so it's like an easy thing to jump on. Okay, I guess, but like foreclosure on a house, like that's like not funny, like in any category. But also we watched the video and like again, it's just not what it seems. They literally were just like they were paying $70,000 mortgage. They have the money. They bought another house already. Like it's not like that. It just makes sense.
It's so easy when you go to buy a house. If you don't have somebody that's giving you advice as far as like the house, if it's a good house, all those things. Like I'm an architect. That's what I do. So like we are lucky. We bought a house, we moved in the next day. Like the house was perfect. But they didn't have any advice. So they bought a house and the guy was a crook and the people advising them were crooks and they got taken advantage of in the worst way. And it's just so awful. So awful. I feel so bad for them. I mean, just not fair what happened to them.
It's someone's like, Trisha's the biggest hater. Did you forget about Dave Drobook? And I say this all the time in my spiritual videos. This is why I'm like the perfect testimony to this, because I was the biggest hater. And I know why I was the biggest hater is because like I was so unhappy in my life. I was always the victim. Like, you know, and there are certain things that people do to you that do wrong, but like you have to let them go, because if you just hang on to that forever, like it literally was only hurting me and like literally nobody else. And I feel like that's why I can speak on people hating out of like jealousy or anger or bitter or resentment, because that's how I was. I was so angry. I thought nobody's gonna love me. I wasn't gonna find a house. So I just like came for everybody else. Like I know what haters go through because I was the ultimate hater, and I truly, truly, truly wish kindness and love for everybody. I said that today. I was just like,
and people change. I mean,
what? Someone says, "What does Abba Sababa mean?"
It's like almost like a
cool dad,
fun dad.
Well, I think it because like there's a Mean Girls meme of cool mom. They go, "I'm not like a regular mom. I'm a cool mom." I think that's what it's kind of playing on, a cool dad.
Like a fun dad, yeah.
So it's like, I'm not a regular Abba. I'm a Sababa Abba. I thought that's what I get, but
it's funny.
No one's jealous, trust, and believe. No, sometimes it's not even jealousy. Like there is a variety of negative like emotions that are not real. So it's like maybe you're unhappy, maybe you're bitter, maybe you're just angry, and even angry is like a false thing in this world. Like there should be no anger. Like maybe some people are just angry, and maybe I made people angry, but even those, like if someone makes you angry, you should like react with like love. You know what I mean? Because that's the person that needs it most. Okay, there's an icy super chat. Hey Trish, I've been a porter for 2 years. Let's do a vegan mukbang. I think we spoke on Insta before. I haven't been able to do a mukbang lately. We've been like so busy, but I will check out the thing. Queen of toxic positivity. How can you have toxic positivity? It's either positivity or toxic.
Well, there's people that don't believe in spirituality, so for them, it's toxic.
Well, that's what I was saying. That's what I was getting for is like people are just angry because like I know a lot of people do get angry by people believing in God, and like I totally get that, but it's also like I don't know. It's not really my issue, I guess, but show us the nails. They have tanner on them right now, but they're so sparkly.
Show them the ones with the ring.
Oh, here we go. Wow, look at that sparkle.
Can't wait to show you the wedding band.
I can't wait to see it too. I know I look tanner than my hands. It's because I tan my body and not my face, so that's why it looks like that. Let's see. I'm trying to. These go so fast. Sorry, it's going so fast.
You read fast. I can't even try it.
Oh, you can't? Okay. Let's see here. Is she wearing a compa? Yeah. I love Moses' hat so much. Captain Moose. Such a beautiful ring. Moses, can't wait to see your ring. Same.
It's coming.
Oh, here's a super chat from Leanne. Congrats on your upcoming wedding. Love you. Thank
Thank you.
you. Let me find some more questions.
It's coming by so fast.
I know it's like insane.
So fast.
Where will the honeymoon be? The Maldives. And no Disney wedding. No, because like, you know, when you think of a wedding with like if you think of a wedding with someone else, like you don't want to redo that wedding. You know what I mean? Or if you had a wedding before, you don't want to have that same wedding as someone. You know what I mean? It's just like whatever. So this was a full brand new thought and idea theme that came into our heads for this one. I never even like thought about this theme, and then I saw it in a variety of places. So I'm gonna do a whole video on that. Like I have a whole wedding album, it's on my phone, of like all the inspirations that came from a lot of different places, because there's a whole thing on that. But
And also, it's like it's like the time of the year. Like it's connected to the time of the year of the wedding more than anything.
Yeah, well, because we wanted a winter wedding because we got engaged in the winter, and like we wanted it to be on our engagement like day. So we wanted that, and also like just the holidays is like a fun time. So it just like gave like one extra thing to like celebrate and do. And I also thought that like, or we thought that like if it's the holidays, it's easier for people to come to the wedding. I don't know. I mean, I know the summer people come too, but summer to me was a very standard wedding, and I did want to do something like a little bit different. And I just thought, oh well, everyone. And first, for one, I do not like heat. I do not like the summer. I am not a heat person. I'm not a summer person. I'm not an outdoors person. So it kind of just made sense to do this.
Yeah, because I mean, wedding outdoors is you're putting yourself in risk of whatever, you know, the weather, the heat, the wind, who knows what, and
Someone says, "Does Moses look good, or am I tripping?"
you're tripping.
Do it. You had your hat up backwards. I like that. It looked cool. You don't do it. I like it. It cool.
I think when you're 44, it's time.
Wait, let's see it without. I mean, I love the hat, but let's just see it without the hat, because they were saying you look good. Look how good he looks without that. You can put the hat back
just in
on.
general?
Look at this. Oh my god. Yeah, maybe me too. I look
This
crazy with this.
hair.
We have the same haircut.
She always copies me.
You always copy me, but it's like we have the same hair. I think our children would have really good hair because it's pretty thick. But you can put it back on. You don't have to. Actually, I'm taking mine off because I'm a little hot. Or should I put it? Maybe I'll put it back here and just chill with it.
Yeah, I mean that's her normally.
Okay. I'm surprised you like hats on your head. I mean, you can wear it. It looks good. Oh, well, you don't. Oh my god, people are gonna think I'm controlling you. I literally am like, I always like am like by nature. I think I'm a little like not bossy, but I'm a little like, wear the hat, don't wear it. But I know I catch myself. So I'm like, no, do whatever you want, because I don't want to come across bossy.
Which anyway, I do what I want. But she's just talking to herself.
I feel like no, but I feel like I get so excited. I'm like, oh my god, do this, and I'm like, no, but do what you want, because I don't want to be bossy. But you think I'm bossy? You thought I was bossy earlier today. You're like, oh, you're bossy.
No, we were joking.
Oh, okay, I didn't know.
You were
like, am I? I try not to be.
No, you were saying, "Oh, I asked you to get some bags from the car."
Don't expose me.
Said that I'm being bossy, and I said, "Wait, if I'm asking for help, is bossy?"
That wasn't why I said you were bossy. There was a different scenario this morning or yesterday or something that you were bossy. I was like, okay, bossy McGee over here.
But yeah, I'm a very bossy person.
Sometimes you can be. Sometimes you're like, no, that can't happen. I'm like, okay, damn. Are you still a Hare Krishna or just a Jew for Jesus? All of the above. That's why I want to watch Life of Pi. I don't really commit to one religion. I kind of like explore.
But there's a strong connection between Buddhism and Judaism.
Oh, really? I don't know too much about.
A lot of people in Israel are very much into Buddhism, and basically they think that Jesus went to India and
met up.
Like Buddha is, I mean, Krishna, Christ. Like it's all connected.
Yeah,
all those things are connected. They all preach the same thing. It's all the same God. It's just a question of how do you find your way to that, and it's up to you. But it's a very simple saying. There's one mountain, and many people take different ways to get to the top of the mountain. But at the end, everyone gets to the same top.
It says, "Why does Moses organize your clothes?"
Do what?
Why does Moses organize your clothes?
I organize your clothes?
I guess sometimes a little bit in the closet room, in the glam room.
No, when we did the closets, so you had that show coming to do that. So then we organized the closets for the show, for the TV show, like the reality show.
And you do help out in the glam room.
So we did that.
You're just helpful.
So we did that specifically for the show. Like we made it look perfect for that. And then in general, we just organized the house because like part of her clothes is part of her work. So it's like, let's say you're doing a fashion over or something. So
and there's a super chat From Mike Lanzetta, it's a unicorn, but there is no. What's Rube? Rube, R-U-B. Is that like a?
Rubies.
Is it
I don't
Russia?
know.
Russia?
Maybe Russia or India.
You should get an organizer. I would get an organizer. I'd hire an organizer in a heartbeat, and maybe we would when we have more space to organize things. But right now we're just.
But it's more we're organizing the house for the things. That's the
Mhm.
thing. So some things are floating until that's done. So now the closets are done. Things are going there. Your glam room is next. Then things are going to go in there, like all the wigs, makeup, that stuff. Then
Moses is the king of Tinder. So the rumor is going around that you were on Tinder. Someone in Inglewood.
hit me up. Swipe right.
I don't even know if mine. I think you have to like delete the profile.
Right, we did that.
Did we? I don't remember.
Back in the old house.
But I guess anyone could just make up anything. It's just so crazy because it's like we are literally together all the time. So it's like when. I will be your organizer and do your glam every day for free. Do you live here, Madison, in LA?
But that's the thing, it's more complicated than that. It's like we are working all the time on so many different projects and it's always in movement. So it's like so it's good. Like being busy, it's good. And that type of like I'm an artist, my studio was always chaotic because you're always moving around doing things. But it's more when you're like stagnant and have nothing to do, then you have all the time in the world to organize, but you have nothing to do really. You know what I mean? So it's like we rather work and be creative than spend our time just constantly organizing.
Oh, there's Oscar. You both look great. And Moses has adorable. Happy holidays. Happy Hagsamich, Oscar.
Happy holiday,
Oscar. Oscar Wild. I hope you're well. We always follow you and know what you're up to. And I've seen your tweets, and I hope you're doing as
Check
good
out
as
his music.
can be. Yeah, he's like really talented. He used to play for like insane crowds. I don't think I ever showed you his videos, but he used to like play for like literally like 50,000
Well, I
people.
see it on Instagram all the time.
Yeah, it's crazy. No, but like him playing in front of an audience, like he used to play for like 50,000 people. Like he used to play for so many people. I mean, pre-pandemic and all that stuff. Someone says, are you guys doing Cyber Monday sales? Well, sadboy2005.com. The Cyber Monday sale will start, I think, tonight at midnight. If you use code sadboy75, you'll get 75% off just the Marsan Brands collabs, not the new stuff. The new stuff is just what it's priced at. But yeah, sadboy2005.com. Sadboy75 will be the coupon code. So check that out. Y'all love for each other is beautiful. Thank you. How about Moses has better hair than me?
Well, better than most.
Oh my God. People already said Moses. The only person who thinks Moses is beautiful is Moses himself. Just don't let them give you haters.
When did I say anything about this?
I know. Looks like he has a wig. I mean, I think Moses is very handsome.
It's strange. This light does look.
What? Like a wig?
No, like more like black. It's actually brown, like light brown.
Glad Moses was on today. People were concerned. I don't understand that. Like when I was filming my TikToks yesterday, he's like sitting right across from me, like just like sitting there, like literally
we're sitting together. And she's like making it, and she's like, "How do you say this in Hebrew?" And I tell her, and then she does the TikTok.
Yeah, but then I'm like, "Listen to this. Make sure it sounds right. The pronunciation, like."
Oh, and when they said like, if he was there, he would stop her from making those kind of videos. I'm like, what was in the video?
Oh my God!
I was like a trend of like, I love you, Steven.
Okay, he didn't know that. He's like, "Who's Steven?"
Yeah, I was like, "Wait, who's Steven?"
Honestly, I don't even know either. I just kept seeing everyone do that trend.
I was like jealous.
Well, we found the.
I thought you were gonna say "I love you, Moses" or something, but then Steven.
Oh my God, that's not the trend. People are just so crazy. It's like, oh my God, we're literally together all the time, and then like and when we were still together, people were like, they're not together. I'm like, oh my God. It really is crazy, but like watching the Ace Family thing, I was just like, oh my God, I can't even imagine. Like they're probably just you really just have to not pay attention to things because it's so insane. I saw Keemstar today was like, Trisha's getting canceled for drinking honey. Like and at least he's acknowledged that like I'm getting canceled for literally every little thing in the whole wide world. And at some point it's just funny because it's just like it's just to be expected. So let's see here. Can you sing Adam Sandler Hanukkah song? I don't know the words. It's like, put on your yarmulke, here comes Hanukkah. I don't even know the lyrics.
But there's the other one. Oy, oy, oy.
Oh, that's from Wedding Singer. Oil mitzvah.
Mazel tov.
That's Hanukkah. Yeah, was it Mazel Tov? Oil mitzvah. I don't know. It's a made up song,
I
anyways.
remember
He
Mazel
said.
Tov.
The karmic hell thing, karmatic hell on non-vegans and maybe should be canceled for it. It was obviously a joke. Oh my god! Like I obviously like he still eats meat. Like you know what I mean? It's like
I'm not vegan.
yeah, it was a joke. I don't think like karmatic hell's happening. It was
We don't
a
believe in
joke.
hell, so
Yeah, I don't. We don't. Trisha, you're so funny. We love a funny queen. Thank you, and thank you for the super chat, At. You're going to write your vows. I guess we have to figure that out. I'm really not sure what we're supposed to say about that. I was just gonna go like off the cuff and be like, Moses, you're the best thing that's ever happened to me. Hit the whoa, do a little Anil Habitat Moshe, kiss me, baby. That's my vows.
I'll probably
um,
prepare.
I know. I mean, I guess I need to, but wishing Moses Trisha a blessed first night. Wait, there was a cool poem. May all 8 days, which I love that because I was born May 8th, so I kind of love the May 8 in there. May all 8 days be peaceful and bright, sending both positive vibes. Your Muslim sis of love tribe, Asma Honey. Thank you, Asma. That's so cool. I love that so much. You know what? When I was doing my Islam video, so many people in the faith and stuff did really nice TikToks about me because I really just I'm so curious to learn everything. There was a little part of me that started I guess you would call it studying Islam, and I thought it was so interesting. And I thought it was so interesting that it's so close to Christianity. What happened?
It turned off.
Wait, what?
Yeah, when the candle gets to the end, it touches the wax down there, and then it's like, psh, there's another one.
Wait, I'm so confused though. Like,
what?
So, like the second day, there's not gonna be 2 candles. There's only gonna be 1 here.
Oh, I thought you meant the smoke. So yeah, tomorrow there'll be 2, and then 3. And
So
then
you have to light
4.
new candles every day.
Yeah, you fill them up again and again and again. What did you think?
I didn't know candles went down that quickly.
These are. It's actually surprising how fast they burn. But yeah, they're not supposed to these are not like ones that last the whole night or something.
How are we gonna alert the people in our window if the lights don't keep burning?
That's why we have.
Oh yeah. Oh man. Hold on. Oh wow. Oh my god. Okay. Captain Armstrong over here.
So we have this one.
All right.
Which is like LED. And we'll keep in the window.
Yay.
It's cool. It has like 2, 3, 4.
Wow. It's amazing.
All right. It's a miracle.
It's
a Hanukkah miracle.
Everyone wants to know how you have money. He has like a job outside of me. I'm a full-time job, but like he has a job. He makes furniture and he works with a lot of clients and stuff like that. He
also I'm 44. I've been saving since my 20s. I mean, I'm not a big spender, so
he's always had more money saved in his bank account than me. That is 1,000% true. If we want to get financials, which I would never do because no one's owed that, but it's literally he's always had more in his account than me. So
I own a building. I have investments.
Oh, I own a building too. I own a house. I own a house plus a house. We own the same amount of property. Which actually we didn't. I recently he had more property than me when we got together. So
and soon you will be my property.
Thank you. I don't know how much that's worth. It's probably just put you in debt. I don't know. Squid Game. We haven't watched Squid Game. No.
My mom keeps saying we have to watch it.
Really? Interesting. But I kind of go by with what she says then because I don't think she seems like someone who would like a horror. Because to me, it seems like a horror thing.
No, she just said that it's nothing was ever like it or will be like it. It's like one of those firsts.
Should we watch it?
Like something.
Would you want to watch it? I feel like that's something you wouldn't want to watch. I don't know.
My feeling is it's something to binge watch. So it's if there's another lockdown or something if there's a situation
we
where
have to wait for that.
We're stuck at home for days, then
we should just have a weekend like that. I miss those weekends where we just sit on the couch and eat food and watch TV all day. I feel like we have not had one of those. We're always doing something.
After the wedding, we should make the weekend after the wedding should just be nothing.
Please. The whole week after the wedding.
I know that's not going to happen, but
I know the week I already scheduled more Sad Boy recording after.
We'll be editing videos.
Well, definitely that. I think, we'll just be so. Let's have a baby. Yeah, I mean, that's the goal. Having Trisha as a landlord would be so fun. Can you imagine having Trish come over, check on things?
Trishland.
Oh my God, I would be just the worst landlord ever.
It'd be fun, but not functional.
Yeah, I'd like need to like hire someone to manage it. Oh, my boob hurts so bad. Okay, sorry.
What happened?
I don't know. I just kind of like I get like pains in there sometimes. I think something really is wrong with this. I feel like it's flipping over my implant. It's a whole
Really?
thing. Yeah, I
You
feel
never
it
told me.
sometimes. Well, sometimes when I'm like sleeping, it feels. I mean, maybe I'm just like crazy, but it almost feels like it's flipping inside. I just kind of
Well,
like,
you have to get it checked if you have pain.
see, that's why I don't tell you because it's like then I have to hear from somebody else. I know I need to get it checked. It's just like one of those things I've
Well,
been
that's
putting
why
on.
married couples live longer because they push each other to do things they need to.
Is that true, or is that just a
Yeah.
fact you made up?
No, it's true. Especially for men. Men live longer if they're in a relationship.
Someone said, "Can you say happy birthday, Casey?"
No. You just said it.
How do you
Happy birthday,
say it?
Casey.
No, but how do you say it in Hebrew, like the Iliad song? Ba 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 means a ba ba ba.
Mazal tov, Casey.
No, that's not happy birthday.
Wait, this one.
No,
Matthew.
Can you do the song?
I don't know that song.
Ba 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 means a sa ba ba. Messy messy ma ba 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 ba. Ba 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 means a ga ga ga.
Masiba.
Messy ba ba ba. Come sa baby ba ba ba.
Yom Huledet. Yom Huledet Sameach.
Ba ba ba. Shout out to Iliad on TikTok. We're coming to Israel. I'm Jewish and I really appreciate making our culture more popular and normalized. Oh, Toda Mazel, thank you. Matthew, thank you. That's cool. I like that. You know what? Thank you for saying that because you know what? I didn't know anything about Hanukkah and like growing up, I didn't know any Jewish people and I was just like, okay, Hanukkah is for like weirdos, but it's actually like just like so celebrated and like so normal and so fun. I don't know. I just feel like I don't know. House of Gucci, we have not seen that yet, but I don't know. Will you take Moses's last name? Probably not like legally, but maybe I'm probably not legally. Only because it's so much work. I know someone who's been married to their husband for 10 years and she still hasn't changed it. She's like, it's just like so much work to like change everything. So it's more, and also it's like my name is me.
As paid us, like
right.
You can just call like, hi, this is Trisha Hackman, and
I mean that's kind of cool though. Like I kind of like that. You could like I probably will use it. Yeah,
having both. I
love you both. I wish you nothing but all the love in the world. Forget the haters. Nothing but love. Thanks, Rachel.
Thank
you. What food do you miss the most since being vegan? Benihana. I want to go to Benihana so bad. I really want to go, but I've been doing good, so I kind of don't want to like mess it up. Will you do IVF and will you have 3 honeymoons since you're having 3 weddings or just one big honeymoon at the end? Yeah. Well, right now we're just having 2 weddings. We postponed the 3rd in Israel, but we might be going to Israel sooner than we think, maybe. And then our Hawaii one is kind of like a honeymoon, but we're going with people, so it's not really like a honeymoon. And then we're going on our actual honeymoon, just us 2, and that's all within the same kind of time span. We're gonna come back here and there and all that stuff like that. But yeah, we definitely want to travel a lot next year, especially for our birthdays. Like we did parties this year, and for the cost of parties, we could like go on a vacation. And so we kind of have I would love to go to like Rome and Paris because I've only been to Paris to go to Disneyland. I never got to actually see the Eiffel Tower, and I would love to go to like Italy and eat pasta. And I'll probably have to give up being vegan for like a week. I know that's like crazy, but there's just no way I could go to Italy and not eat cheese pizza. And then for his birthday, we were thinking Tokyo because we both want to go there. I mean, that's the goal. But who knows? So much can happen by then. So, take it all a day at a time. But definitely want to go to Israel. Definitely want to go to
because we started planning the weddings. That was like last December.
Mm-hmm.
And like the pandemic was still crazy. And there was like a war in Israel pretty much. Like it was just hard to.
Oh, yeah.
So we had to really be careful about our plans so they don't get canceled, change the last minute. We actually put down deposits in Israel. We put down deposits everywhere.
And you hit them up again.
So we'll probably go to Israel sometimes in March or April just to kind of just go there, visit family, and then make a plan for
a celebration.
Because I have a big family in Israel, lots of friends, a lot of people. So we'll do something for them.
Someone said, Moses, your voice is so calming. Oh, I'm FG.
Well, I do have a ASMR channel.
Okay, get that plug in, babe.
ASMR by Moses Hackman.
Do you ever wonder what like Jenna Marbles is doing?
Never.
Because it's like
I never watched her.
No, but you what it is? It's like she was like on YouTube for so long since the beginning, and she like posted every week. She had like a podcast every week with her boyfriend, or I guess it's her fiance now, and they're engaged and everything. And her fiance still posts and stuff. But like, what is she doing? Why doesn't she want to post? Like, I guess I
So
just can't fathom it. I'm just like, what do you do? I couldn't imagine just disappearing from YouTube. Like, what would I be doing?
do they have kids?
Mm-mm, mm-mm. They just got
They're married?
engaged.
Oh, engaged.
Yeah.
I mean, either she made enough money and she's kind of, making artwork or music or something else she wanted to do, or she might be working. Some people go and work as like
I don't think she's working.
consultants. No, like about social
Oh.
media, working with big companies, developing things, shows, ideas.
That's what I would do if I retired from YouTube. I would be a consultant for Adam and Eve. I swear to goodness. Like, I know that they would like pick me up in a heartbeat, and I would just like help them and everything like that. Which, you know what, may not be bad, but like also she was probably making like so much money to like walk away from that money for like but I guess you have to serve what makes you happy and not about money. Maybe Jenna will come back in a few years. I don't know. I just feel like she's not. If she's been gone this long, I feel like she is just done with YouTube. But like, why? I don't think it was burnout. I don't know. I don't know. It's so sad because of all the people. She is definitely one person that should not have been canceled.
Hi to Aidan Jacqueline.
Is that
Shalom le Aidan Jacqueline.
Oh, was that in Hebrew?
That was Kaplan. That was the same guy.
Oh. Someone asked where you were from too. I missed it. They said they were Israeli too. They asked what part you were from.
Tel Aviv.
Trish, do you think TikTok is going to take over YouTube? I was just saying this in one of my videos. Like, I don't know what is.
Well,
I think YouTube will always be around like for long term. And I think like
Yeah.
corporate stuff like Jimmy Kimmel, all that stuff like that, podcasts, but it changes so much. So like right now, that's where the direction going is like for music videos and like high end entertainment and corporations and podcasts. That's where it is. It's no longer for like the vlogger, the sketch comedy, like none of that stuff. And I think that's where TikTok is. It's more for like amateurs, right? People who don't have budget behind them or whatever. So I do think that it's just so interesting to watch YouTube change so much because I think for the first time in like literally 15 years since I've been on, it's like a big change where it's like, oh, okay, like not talking about AdSense or anything like that, but just like where it's going and like everyone's views being like so low. Like I really don't follow it too much, but I see mine or whatever. And I'm like, okay, whatever. It just happens. Like people just stop watching. But every single person I follow, like all their views have been like cut drastically. And you're just like, whoa, that's so crazy. Obviously there's people like Mr. Beast and stuff, but that's where that platform's going is to those big production cost things, which is cool. But yeah, it's interesting. I don't know. I guess TikTok is where it's at. I just joined a Chinese YouTube.
It's like TikTok is short form, YouTube is long form. That's pretty much what they have.
You should create a podcast with Moses. I hate couples podcasts more than anything. And no offense to anyone who has a podcast like with their significant other, like because it would be fun because we just talk and it's so natural. But like I hate it because you just agree on everything and you're just like lovey mushy and stuff like that. And not to say like you should have a podcast where you like hate each other, okay? But God, not that. But like just difference of opinions.
You know what I mean? Like it needs to have.
We have a vlog. We have TikTok. We have our YouTube. We do. You see enough of us. Like you don't need our opinions on something else.
The vlog is like a podcast. What's the difference?
Yeah, or this.
Sit in a car and talk. So I mean, it's the same thing.
To like be with to be anything, even not in a relationship, but to be with someone who like agrees exactly. What are you all just gonna like? We all agree on this. What a great podcast! And it's like that's why I get bored with podcasts. That's why Impulsive does so well, is because they all have like their opinions and they'll share it and they kind of bicker and they're kind of like they're not afraid to like go against the other people, which I think is really cool. And I don't think there's a lot of podcasts like that. Like I'm trying to think of.
Right now, there's nothing interesting. I mean, there's a few informative podcasts that are interesting to watch, just if you like the subject they talk about. But I don't know. Most of them are echo chambers.
Trash Tuesday. It's not Trash Tuesday anymore. It's something else.
I think it's still. Last time I saw it was still Trash Tuesday. Trash something. I don't know.
What was it before? Maybe they had a different name. Oh, Bloodbath. Yeah. Well, Trash Tuesday, I think that's pretty good. I think they have pretty good opinions. Well, also I like people with just opinions. If you just like a sounding board and was like, yep, we all agree on this. I don't know. It's just like so boring. I don't know. I like the ones I'm trying to think of like the ones I watch. And Bad Friends is really good too with Bobby Lee. It's pretty good. And I forgot the guy's name, Andrew something. But yeah, maybe one day I'll do another podcast.
It's hard to find things that are funny. Like comedy has just disappeared off the earth.
We tried Crystalia again after his cancellation, like because we liked his podcast a lot. We tried it and it was just like because he got canceled, he went so far the other way of trying to be just so liked and like PC and like I have a family and a baby and just was like a little too much and you're just like, what happened to the funny? People are just I don't know, it's people are just so scared of it now. And I get it. Trust me, I get it. But like sounds like you have strong lungs for how fast you speak. Maybe. I hope so. God, that'd be great. I need something healthy in me. so bored on YouTube. Hard to find anything half as interesting as you. I'm glad you
And
enjoy
also the
it.
platform itself makes it impossible to find. Like it's so crazy. You open YouTube and you never see something new, something interesting, something that's actually happening right now. You only find things that are like established and you're done with. You're just not interested in anymore.
So that's why
That's
everyone
what's
loves
so weird.
frenemies. I mean, it's true. That is why it was so good. And like again, all good things come to an end. Like I loved doing it at the time, but like that is why it was so good, right? Because like, I mean, obviously me by myself, I'm like, whatever. I mean, I think I'm interesting, but but it was like together and it was because we were so different. And it's hard to do because of the situation that ended it all, which is basically just like, you're very different people. And so it's just hard sometimes. But yeah, it'd be cool. Like it'd be really cool to like I couldn't even fathom doing another podcast. Like I couldn't even like tell you who I'd like watching podcasts. Like I love Impulsive, but like yeah, I don't know. I couldn't do it because when I was on Impulsive, it was like a weird vibe. I don't know who I'd want. Like I couldn't even see myself doing anything. I love podcasting. I love talking, obviously for long periods of time. But like I'm not in a hurry to just like do any sort of thing. I think you should do a podcast. I think you should have one with like somebody. I don't know. I do find you're very interesting when it's not that you're not on your own, but like when it's brought out of you. Sometimes you're really like funny and I don't know.
Right. But
I
I
don't
don't
know.
know. I just don't have that interest. Like
Right, right,
I
right.
enjoy doing ASMR videos. I enjoy
Recording the wind.
like doing I don't know
You do
because I'm
really
so
good.
sensitive myself, so I think that's why it works. You know what I mean? Because
To hear
I
like
know
the
what sounds
noises.
not to put, when to edit out, what's too high of a volume, and then in that when I draw, I talk about things. So that's all I want, just kind of like a stream of consciousness, just talking about something. But I just don't have that need. Like I like to be creative with my hands in the garden, doing things.
Yeah. Someone said with Jeff Whittick.
Well,
I've had conversations with Jeff before on the phone, and like but here's the thing. Not to say I want to do a whole podcast with someone. I would go on literally anyone's podcast that I disagreed with. Obviously, I've been on Gabby's, I've been on Keemstar's. Like that have a difference of opinion than me. Like I don't shy away from it. Like I love going on people's podcasts that are so different, including Jeff Whittick, including I was like I was it was great that he was on ours because he had such a opposing view. But like I love going on people's things.
Tana and
Tana. Well, I mean, I knew I loved Tana because Tana I've always loved. Like we're
no, but
pretty
I'm
much
saying
the same
like each
person.
one that you've been, it was so good. All those episodes. I mean, the problem with those podcasts, like if there was like, because the ideal situation would be that every week she will be on a different podcast. Like
I love
the
doing it.
guests are
Yeah.
just rotating on all podcasts, but there's no way to monetize that.
Okay, and it's not all about money. Like
No,
I do
but no,
not.
I'm saying if you did it for a living,
Right.
like if you spend all your
No.
time every week going on all the podcasts every week,
Okay, that's
because
so
I would.
no, that's like narcissistic to be like, I'm gonna make
What do you
everyone's
mean?
podcast better. Like that's not how I
That's not what I
think.
said.
Okay.
You're a great guest.
Okay. True. Oh, yes.
So that's what I'm saying. But as a guest, you can't make a living. So it would be interesting
I make a living. I
conceptually.
make my own money without it.
Oh my god,
I
that's not
just
what I
like to be
said.
okay. I just like
If you
being
were
guest.
only a guest on people's
Okay.
podcast, how would you make a living if that's all you did? So what I'm saying, it'd be interesting if that was
I
something you could do.
do other things at nighttime. I can go during in
Babe,
the day
I'm
and do
talking about
it.
something
I'll be
else.
on everyone's podcast forever and you don't have to
I'm
pay
talking about
me. I don't need to be
conceptually.
monetized. I'm happy to go on literally anyone's podcast. Even people who have like 0 followers. Like I'm trying to think of a podcast. There's podcasts I follow that don't get a lot of views. I don't want to like call anyone out because it's gonna be like mean to be like, oh, they don't get any views. But like there's a lot of podcasts that I watch and I would like love to go on and they're like I just like to be I do like to just talk with everybody. Like I loved being on Bobby and Kalila's. I loved even like the Wolf of Wall Street. I mean, at the time I was definitely heated and definitely not centered with myself. So I definitely was just a little unhinged. But now I would love to, especially people who are anti-spirituality and anti-God and stuff like that. I like when people can have conversations with other people because I don't get offended by really anything. Like if people think my religion is stupid or spirituality is stupid, then it's like everyone keeps saying my mom was saying so like someone's like Moses looks skinnier. I don't know. I guess
Because what I'm wearing today is very fit. It's very fit.
it's very thing. Anyways, all that to say, like I like maybe one day I'll do another podcast. It would have to be like the perfect situation again. Like it would have to be like a really ideal situation or just like a right fit. I think of all the podcasts I've been on, I don't like something I don't fit. It's just like I to see myself it'd be interesting. I don't know. I have no idea who it'd be. Maybe Chris Angel. So random. I don't know.
That'd be interesting.
I love Chris Angel. He just had another baby. I love him. We kind of lost touch. But I always loved him and his wife, Shauna.
It happens when people have babies.
Oh, he had babies before. He was married and had a baby when I knew him. They just had more babies. They had 2 more. But they were always really nice to me. They're really great people. And I just haven't talked to him in a while. And of course, his niece, his whole family. His whole family works with him. His brother, his mom, his niece, everyone's just around with him. He's really cool. Chris Angel, yes. Not a tie-in, but Holly Madison would be a cool one too to do a try. I did not mean to do it right by each other, but like because I don't know their situation. But I love Holly so much. She'd be a fun one. I'm surprised Holly doesn't have a podcast because she's so interesting. She's so into like Wiccan and like witchy stuff. I'm surprised she doesn't have one because she's just so interesting to me. And she's Disney
You're
and
just busy.
she was so good on Call Her Daddy podcast. She was so freaking good.
Yeah.
I would do one with a female, but again, it's like I would want to be with a female that were opposite. Like I don't know what's a female I'm like really opposite of. I don't know. I can't think of someone. Maybe Whitney. Because Whitney, I feel
that would be funny.
Oh, I felt so bad. Like ever since I've
close
talked about
to
it before, but yeah, I feel like we're so opposite. I think I like resisted her for so long because I was just like, and I remember writing to her like assistant, like I can't stand Whitney, and I like regret it to this day. I'm like, why was I such a nasty bitch back then? I don't know why, but I now I'm like, oh, and we're still very different. I feel like I don't know, like that type, her type.
But
is
you're
just
both funny, so that's when it works.
She has a good podcast. I go on her podcast. I feel bad if her assistant is still her assistant that like knows me. Like I feel so bad for writing that. And I feel bad. She literally is like, I don't know. That was bad, but JoJo Siwa's mom. I love JoJo Siwa's mom. We're actually too similar, I feel, to have a podcast. You guys give me hope. I'm 31 and thought it was too late to have my dreams and find a partner. Keep being sweet. Happy Hanukkah. Did you find your partner, Addie? Well, even if you didn't, I was 31 when I met you. 32. I was 31 when I met you.
Yeah, you turned 32.
Wow. 31 was the year. Don't give up hope. And you were 41?
Yeah, we're 10 years apart.
You were 41. Wow. So crazy.
But yeah, definitely don't lose. It's not about even like it's better to find the right person later than to be in the wrong relationship early. Like being in the wrong relationship is hell.
Mm-hmm.
And it's better to first find out yourself, who you are and what the right person is for you, and then to enter a relationship.
It's so funny because like all my relationships, I was never the right one. I'd never been in like a relationship that I thought was bad. Obviously, they thought it was bad, but I never was in a relationship where I'm like, this is hell. Like I always thought like it was the one. Everybody I was with, I never had like a bad relationship on my end. Obviously, they had a bad relationship on their end, but like on my end, I was just like, this is the one. But obviously, now that I met you, I was like, oh no, that was definitely like look when you like do have the right one, you're like, oh shit, like damn, I was really just settling. You really just like settle. You really just think like me personally, I was just like, oh, this is what I'm gonna get. And like I was happy with it because you're like, oh, this is just how guys are. I think you're conditioned to know society is like that's just how men are, and men cheat, and men do this, and they're just gonna be with the boys, and they're gonna pick their friends over you. Like you just think that. And so now, like being with you, I'm like so lucky. All those didn't work out, but like at the time, I was like,
so you just didn't have a good example of what a good man is.
yeah, I think so. I don't know anybody. I mean, as far as I don't know. Yeah, exactly.
Don't settle.
Yeah. It's hard. Yeah, it's hard. Don't settle. It's such an interesting thing. I don't think I would have settled knowing me. I really do thought like that was everything I needed in a relationship, but then I found like you. Do you understand Moses's water spirituality now that you dived into your own spiritual journey? Yes. I was just reading today. I forgot to tell you this. Well, you always said something, but it was close to this, but a little different. You either love everything or hate everything. There's no everyone. But the book I was reading today kind of said the same thing. They're like, you either love everyone or the opposite of love is fear. Like, so you act out of fear, which could include hate or being angry, all this stuff like that. And I thought that was so interesting because he always had talked about that. And they're like, you can't be in the middle. Like you either love everyone and everything in this world, or you like, you fear it. Like, there can't be this middle ground. And I thought that was so interesting because we're created out of love. And so you like need to act in love. And like, that's all there is to it. And then if you're acting out of fear, you can't act out of love. That's the complete opposite. So I thought it was pretty interesting. And then all the other stuff like fluidity and water, it all does make sense. I think about it a lot. I did think Moses was crazy, but I think most people think it's crazy. If you don't know anything about spirituality, you're just like, it sounds nuts. And when I research it, like of how we're created from energy, so we're energy, and like you really start reading about it, you're like, it makes sense, but it does like blow your mind. And if you're not ready to hear it, you're gonna be like, okay, psycho. I don't know.
You just don't hear it. It just goes over like.
But he was always good at that. He never like, and they were saying this today too. You can never control anybody. You can like guide people, but you can't control them. Oh, Tiny Lasagna's back. You guys should go for a classic NYC Jew trip this Hanukkah. Also, a happy Hanukkah and Mazel Tov on the wedding. Thank you, Tiny. What's it?
We both love New York. I mean, we can't wait to go back
Yeah.
there.
What's the NYC Jew trip? What is a Jew trip?
I guess all the I don't know delis and all the
That's so
the
funny.
Jewish culture is strong in New York and
Wh-
Brooklyn and
Well,
all
it's
that.
American Jewish. It would be different for you, I feel, like getting all the.
Right, but
That'd be fun.
I go to New York for the pizza.
I go to New York strictly for shows. I literally will just like lay in the hotel all day and maybe shop at Free People because they have a great Free People. My sister's telling us about that the other day, and go see a show at night and eat dinner. Like that's my life there. I don't really do anything. I went to the Statue of Liberty. Have you been to the Statue of Liberty?
I've been on the boat around it. I don't think I went up. Can you actually go inside the sculpture? Go up?
Maybe you can. We definitely didn't. We did the
I've
boat
been on
around
the
it too.
boat,
Yeah,
wow.
it was kind of boring though. Moses is a Scorpio. He is definitely a Scorpio. Can't wait to see the wedding videos. Same. I always wanted to celebrate Hanukkah so bad. Well, this is the moment. Let's see here. Why don't you have curtains?
Where?
Well, we do.
Our house is really positioned perfectly. So as far as like we're facing west and north. So we never get that sun, the sun that just beats on you all day through the windows. We never get that. So we have perfectly in the morning. What?
Someone says, can you both sing a song?
So behind us, like in the
Oh my
morning, the
God.
sun comes behind us. So it's like perfect in the morning. You want to get the sun into the house. And then so that's why. So we have the perfect view and perfect light.
What is it?
כמו אידיוט,
ניסיתי
ניסיתי להבין
להבין
מה קורה בראש שלך. על טעויות כולנו משלמים, אם אין אותי אז אין אותך, כמו ים בלי מים. איתך תמיד אני שוכח את עצמי, ומאושר ממני את, ואין מה לעשות, שרוט על הסריטות שלך. אבא סבבה. סבבה אגוזים.
Sababa Ecclesine. That's fun. This is beautiful. Thank you, Nikki P. We thought so too. This is too cute. Oh, they like the Hebrew singing. We know all of them. What's the other one? Not the one I did, but what's the other one I know from Iliad? The not Tegali, not the one I did, but the other one. It's like 28. Do you remember how it goes?
I just gotta get the first tune in my head.
You knew something about the water and the ocean and the waves or something. Grabbing my big toe. How's it go? It was something like.
I'm just trying to remember the. את חוזרת.
רגע.
פתאום שאת חוזרת. אולי תגידי לו פתאום. שאת חוזרת. They almost all sound the same.
Yeah, no, I didn't get it. Wait, why is it? It's like אולי תגידי לו פתאום שאת חוזרת. Cats Lower East Side.
Oh, I've been there.
מה קורה בראש שלה? Oh no, that's what we were just saying.
Go back to that.
רגע.
אולי תגידי לו פתאום את חוזרת. No, but there is רגע.
Wow, it's so annoying because I love the beginning of it too. Oh my God. בכל רגע בא לו משהו אחר.
בכל רגע בא לו
משהו אחר.
משהו אחר. שתמיד
נלך איתה. זה הזמן שלך. גם אם זה נגמר זה לא מאוחר. תמצאי את הדרך. עזבי את המחר. זה יעשה לך קל. אולי תגידי לו פתאום שאת חוזרת. עולם חדש שבו יהיו
הילה של אור
חיים של דרור להווה לי. Make a reality show, please. Okay. Well, if you want to give us one, they're very hard to. We were trying, and I think I fumbled the ball on that one. I was just like, we're done with you guys.
No, I mean, they were not gonna get anything done.
Will you guys release a wedding video? Absolutely. All right. Well, will you adopt? Maybe. All right, guys, it's getting kind of late. I hope you guys enjoyed celebrating Hanukkah day 1, night 1. Happy Hanukkah to everyone who celebrates. And if you don't celebrate, I'm so sorry for you that you don't get to enjoy jelly donuts. We're going to go get vegan jelly donuts tomorrow.
We can light the menorah every day.
Come light the menorah.
Maybe that'd be the, because there's Vlogmas, and then there'll be Hanukkah's.
We are Hanukkah.
Hanukkah's like liveness.
Dad jokes.
Latkes.
Over here, huh?
Hanukkah's latkes.
I had a song that was like, well, we won't talk about that, but I had a song that was at Christmas and Hanukkah mixed. It was a duet. And I put the latkes in it. It's like, I'll fry out some latkes. Don't forget the vodka. It was meant for, anyway, she looks rough. I know I need to wear makeup, but I'm gonna go work out. I'm gonna do makeup tomorrow because I gotta film. But I love you guys so much. We love you guys so much. From your favorite Saba Vesafta. And we'll see you guys next time. Do you want to say anything? Go to Moses Hotman ASMR. That's how I pay him in YouTube promos. He only does things for me if I give him 1 promo a week. It has to be on YouTube and 1 on TikTok. So this is gonna count for 2 weeks of assistant duties. No laughing, no smiling. He's like, I'm
blinking.
Moses. All right. Love you guys. Anything you want to say in Hebrew so I don't know what you're saying?
תודה רבה. אני אוהב אותך.
Aww. And Sad Boy 75. Cyber Monday. Sad Boy 75.
I missed that. I mean, babe, I mean 75 off.
Yeah.
I mean,
Sad Boy 75. Get it now on the Marsan brand. So sadboy75.com. I have NFTs on OpenSea, opensea.io/official church pages. I had my artist help me create those. So God bless and keep you. Adonai. Ohavatotah.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Night, guys. Erev Tov, Laila Tov, Laila Tov. Chag Sameach. Toda. Okay.